have a pretty talented field ready to go to work.
So this is the SK Light Feature event. Lights are off on the safety vehicle at the point, deep into turn number 3. Wheelan Engineering, the first name in light, sirens, and safety services, are ready. American made and proud of it. They come off turn number 4. Tim Bennett on the starter stand with Rich Keeter. Here's Matt Buckler with the call.
They're already banging around before we even wave the green flag. It's an equal start. Look at Todd Doulard in car number 16, and he is able to rabble-rouse his way into the early advantage.
Down the back straightaway, Doulard starts to string it out. Goff is there. Here comes Beaujolais. He'll make some magic on the inside. Side-by-side racing all the way back as they rumble off turn number 4. The outside lane looks racy, and Glenn Griswold is making his presence known as Beaujolais. Car number 3 will fight back on the inside.
He made a few late adjustments to car number 16.
Trouble down the back straightaway. Kyle Trainer goes around, tags the wall as Charland is to the bottom of the racetrack. The Trainer machine looked like perhaps even a tire might have went down. As the analyze it, Matt, because it definitely has been a very, very competitive season.
Now remember, we are happy to have all our friends from Napa with us, and one friend in particular, Ben, because somebody from Napa is in that ride car with Bob Potter, and this is the most exciting ride that we offer right in the middle of an SK Light feature. So you get to see the action better than anybody else, and like when Kyle Trainer went into the wall, Bob Potter was right there going around that number 40 car. So Bob Potter, nobody can thrill you like he can.
Absolutely the case. And remember, some of these rides are courteous of our good folks from the Napa Auto Parts stores, as every week 2 lucky number giveaways or a practice session to go for a ride in the 2-seater with Bob. Tim Bennett gives him the green. Doulard and Goff are side by side at the point. Pretty much evenly matched, Matt, as they head down the back straightaway.
Jay Goff has struggled all year, but he's trying to yank the lead away from Todd Doulard. Aggressive move by Beaujolais, and right in the middle of the action is Glenn Griswold, so the Warhorse is galloping right around that number 3 car of Beaujolais.
Beaujolais trying everything to keep it nice and low as Griswold muscles up some steam in the outside lane. Mr. Inside becomes Mr. Outside as Joey Farino's running a different line tonight, Matt, and he's up among the top 5 cars. Here comes Charland. Membrino is in the mix, and so is it Burnham.
An aggressive move by Burnham as he is able to power underneath Beaujolais, and now he is even with Farino, battle for the lead. Jay Goff by a nostril, by about a half a car, has the advantage, and Doulard is answering back.
Doulard's trying to give it everything. Goff, the old crafty veteran, that sly old dog, he continues to inch his way out in front. Meanwhile, right behind him, now making the move, 3 wide, down the back straightaway, it is the Burnham machine on the bottom. The meat in the sandwich becomes Doulard. What's going to happen, Matt, off turn 4?
And Doulard is trying to hold his own. He is able to get into 3rd, Burnham in 2nd, and Jay Goff on the outside holds a skinny lead.
Beaujolais slides down through the center of turns 1 and 2. Burnham back up front. Doulard is there. Joey Farino now becomes the patented move that he's famous for, running the bottom and the inside. Meanwhile, Charland is up to the top 6 cars. Car number 1, but Burnham has taken over the lead, but the caution comes out for the Doulard machine that sat stranded just to the right of the Napa Auto Care Center's billboard in turn number 2.
As Jeff Beaujolais usually has a pretty good car with him, but right now he is in the weeds, so we're going to have to extricate
Sander from what was it, Haddam, Massachusetts? Hampton, Massachusetts, and tell you what, looked like a heck of a ride out there.
Yeah, that was a ton of fun. It was absolutely a blast. And thank you to this gentleman for keeping it off the wall.
Any close moments out there?
Yeah, the spin was interesting. That happened in front of us.
Would you like to get into the wheel of one of these things? Maybe take her out for a race one time?
Absolutely.
All right, that's our lucky winner from our lucky fan from Napa tonight, Carl Hossander, in the two-seater with Bob Potter tonight. Let's go back up for the restart.
And our congratulations, Ben, to Bob Potter. He turned 70 on Monday.
You wouldn't know it. He looks as young as ever. Let's see what's going to happen as they fire them back up. And it appears that Burnham in the Advice 1 machine has a little bit of an advantage. Ripple effect further back, but Burnham starts to string it out at the point. Here comes Doulard applying the pressure to Goff again, and then Joey Farino trying to find a line on the inside. Membrino hasn't made his presence known yet, but he's coming, Matt.
Boy, during the last month, one of the most capable drivers in the field has been Vinny Ingles in car number 95. He is on the outside groove as he is trying to whiplash his way by Joey Farino. It's very tough to get by the bear, and now Ingles has Griswold in front of him and Farino underneath him.
They are wheel to wheel and side by side. Right there in front of him is Joey Farino and Glenn Griswold. Farino trying to exhaust Griswold in the outside lane, and here comes Farino. Bottom shot down underneath Todd Doulard, and Joey Farino is on the podium among the top three.
And now we'll try to go after Jay Goff in car number 07. A contrast in styles. Jay Goff loves to run the outside, and Joey Farino is home on the inside. And a little further back, the Shark is starting to be on the prowl as he's trying to thunder by the 55 of Henry.
Meanwhile, Farino has moved into second. Goff has to settle back into the third spot, and then there's a gaggle of cars that are trying to contend for position number 4, and Doulard is still holding on there, but Vinny Ingles is going for it in the outside lane.
And now on the inside, it's Tony Membrino Jr. who makes a power move. Charland on the verge of getting by Glenn Griswold. That will be a fight for 8th place.
Good battle there. Show into that mix last week's winner, Peyton Henry, and the number 31 car also of Stephen Kopsick. Burnham is in a zip code of his own at the front. 8 circuits remain. Vinny Ingles and Membrino have got a good battle going on. Currently, that's the battle for 5th and 6th.
So a couple of East Hartford drivers are providing the 1-2 punch in this field. And what about Doulard? It looks like that car has come back to life as he's trying to scorch his way underneath Jay Goff. Jay Goff now has to watch Tony Membrino make a power move underneath Todd Doulard, and look at Membrino as he is able to pull off that maneuver.
He sure does. Membrino tucks it down low. Goff is just in front of him, and who's the tail that wags the dog now? It looks like Vinny Ingles is going for it. 4 cars contending for the position there, and Membrino has moved into the 3rd spot, but not without a fight from Jay Goff.
Boy, a little Tasmanian devil move by Vinny Ingles as he is on the verge of getting underneath Doulard. Charland is in the neighborhood, and almost 3 wide. Here comes Doulard, and they go into the wall. Ingles hit the wall hard. Jay Goff and the man in the middle, Todd Doulard.
Brucker also spun after the fact, but a hard hit underneath the Camerata billboard coming off from turn number 2, Matt.
Looked like Todd Doulard saw a hole in the middle between Ingles and Goff, tried to put his car there, and the next thing we saw was 3 cars plastering that wall on the backstretch. He usually likes to go on the bottom, but he will have to go alongside and the outside of DJ Burnham on the double file restart.
And we should point out also that Bob Charland has moved up to the top 4. And, of course, it's Shark Week. You know what that means.
Yeah, the Discovery Channel. as they've been shark programming all week long, and Bob Charland will try to be the big shark in the Stafford Pond tonight. Steve Kopchik, very steady, and he is usually up in the top tier of the field in every race, and tonight is no exception. So we have about a half dozen drivers capable of winning here with 5 laps to go.
And we should also point out that last week's feature event winner, Peyton Henry, has now moved in to the top 6 positions as well. And Daniel Wesson, who did not get off to a good start today in his qualifying run, so therefore he was out of the handicap, and he is now surfacing as the cream is starting to rise to the top of this one as well. Lights are off from Whelen Engineering, first name in light, sirens, and safety services used throughout the world. American made and proud of it. Whelen Engineering, made in Connecticut and New Hampshire. Well, it looks like Tim Bennett and Rich Keeter checking in with Tommy Fox. They look the field over, and the green comes out, and Burnham does not get up to speed, but that's because we've got a lazy green followed by a yellow chaser, and that means no good.
So a lazy green preceded by a lazy restart, so we will restack the field. DJ Burnham was 3rd last week, but the prior 2 weeks he was 20th and 22nd. So DJ Burnham trying to overcome a bad stretch tonight.
Sure is. Looking to change it. Good start that time. Burnham with a little power assist by Membrino. Burnham takes the lead, and Membrino quickly moves into 2nd. As Joey Farino continues to run the other. Look at Peyton Henry, Matt.
He has come to life as he is surrounding the 1 car of Bob Charland. So he was in the middle of the pack for most of the race, and now he's torturing the back bumper with the Joey Farino car. Burnham has reestablished himself in front, and he is about to get a challenge from Hollywood, Tony Membrino Jr.
No question about it. Look a little further back in the field. Kopchik, Joey Farino, and Charland, 3 cars contending for that 3rd position. Throw a little Peyton Henry and Daniel Wesson and Aaron Goff into the mix there as well. Meanwhile, Peyton Henry is up to the 5th spot, and here comes Daniel Wesson, setting in the 7th position.
As Wesson is trying to firecracker his way underneath Farino, and he is on the verge of doing that.
Shark got a little bit loose last time by, and Kopchik almost had the 3rd position. 2 circuits left. David Burnham trying to get the monkey off his back. He started the year with a success story on Sizzler Weekend, but white flag is out.
As Burnham trying to go for his 2nd win, his first in Spring Sizzler Weekend, as he just launches himself by the slower car of Pete LaBouche. Here comes Burnham into turn 4.
Off the 4th turn, David Burnham has done it. Win number 2 in the SK Lights. Membrino to finish in 2nd, Charland to finish in 3rd, Kopchik for 4th, Peyton Henry to finish him on the top 5.
Well, DJ Burnham takes a big bow after getting out of the car. Again, his first win since Sizzler Saturday, almost 2.5 months ago. Again, he's had some up and down success, a couple of podiums since then, but his first visit in Napa Victory Lane as he gets a big handshake from Tony Membrino.
Anytime.
DJ. DJ, it's been a while since you've been to Victory Lane. Must be good to be back.
Oh man, we've had really fast race cars all year. We just had really crappy luck there a couple weeks ago. My brother, he came up with this setup during the week, and this thing was unreal. I mean, anybody could have drove this thing to victory tonight. The thing was gone. Every time I get out front, it seems to be a million cautions and red flags and everything. They like make it interesting for me, and sure was. I was a little sweating it there, I'm not gonna lie, but this car was a rocket ship all day. I mean, everybody that helps, me, my brother, my girlfriend Jackie, my mom, my grandma, tough week for them. They lost their family member, and this one's for them. My dad couldn't make it this week. He's got to work, so really wish he could be here. It is nothing like winning here at Stafford Speedway.
Who would you like to thank for getting you to Napa Victory Lane tonight?
I really got to thank Bruce Manili, Banquet and Catering, Ron Williams, Advice One, Salon Roush, Ricky from R&R Fabrication, Donnie from Rad, Mike from Magnus. This thing restarts awesome. Everybody that's part of this car, this thing is unreal.
All right, well, it took a while, but DJ Burnham, he's back for his second victory in the SK Lights this season. Let's go over to John Gates. He's with Tony Membrino.
Okay, Hollywood picks up second place in the number 44 car. Man, the car was rocking tonight.
Yeah, that red flag killed me. We got clear of all the crap, and we just started getting going. And you know what? I don't know if I would have caught. Those guys had a good distance. I don't know if I would have caught him, but the car was good enough to win then. And I thought I had something for DJ there, and then the tires are old. It took too long to come back. But congratulations to him. It was fun pushing him out to the lead and to the win. I got to thank my dad, Ed Flumke, everybody that helps out in this car. I got to say a happy birthday to AJ from Additive Manufacturing. They're out here tonight. And also shout out to my grandfather, Jap. He's resting up after surgery. Just he wanted to win, and I wanted it for him, but we'll take second. I got to thank my sponsors. Additive Manufacturing New England, CWPM Equipment Service, Manili's Catering, TD Homers, Hearthstone Pub, J. Paul Auto, Mohawk, FK Rod Ends, Cliff Nelson Motorsports, Automotive Plus, Goodrich, Minuteman Press, everyone else, Raceworks Chassis, TA Engines, Magnus Transmissions, Waddell Communications. 3 second place finishes in a row. Doug Dunlap giving me some lottery tickets. I hope it's not a fake. And gift card to Sunoco because I'm cheap. I need gas money. And Stafford put on the show. The fans for coming out. And it's another good night.
There he is, folks. Tony Membrino, second place tonight in the SK Light Modified main event. Veteran driver Bob Charland puts the Shark in number 1 car into third place. What a run tonight. Nice going there, Bob.
Well, that was like a win for us. Thanks a lot. We're so happy to be here. We've been struggling this year, and we got this new car, and out of 4 races, we were sent to the back 3 times, and we just needed a break, and we got one tonight.
Well, the SK's put on a good show tonight. Congratulations, third place for Bob Charland, and he's got some sponsors here you want to talk about.
Well, I want to thank my crew, my girlfriend Virginia, my girlfriend, my brother Ray, Jason, Ed, and the guys that come along. They worked really hard at this to keep us coming here. I couldn't do it without them. I have no time to get here. And Shark Cycle, I want to thank Shark Cycle players, Victory, Articat, and thank everybody for helping us out. Thanks a lot.
There he is, folks. Bob Charland as he marches his way towards Victory Lane here in the SK Light Modified main event. Third place, we're going to go late model racing.